today. From State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, it's Week 9 of the NFL.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9?
Taken about 7 yards deep.
And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. They will be led out by a second-round pick in 2019. Out of Missouri, it's Drew Lock.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Second down.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On second down, Swift. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Swift, the ball carrier.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing and the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Throwing Jones. And that is incomplete here. The tight end, Max Williams, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing again. Jones. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Second down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
The pick up there, 5 yards.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec.
The ball carrier.
A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, Jones. And it's incomplete.
Jones.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 19 down to the 19, and it's a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 7 catches, 53 yards. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down.
Incomplete.
So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Makes the score, Cardinals 3.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Play action. Now it's Locke. He finds an opening past the 40. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. From the gun, it's Locke. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. Locke working out of the gun. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry.
Complete.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Cardinals.
Again, it's Locke. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
3rd down. And 2 yards.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Throw right side complete to Carter. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 19-yard line.
Now a carry for Swift. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set them up 1st and goal. A much different second drive here, Charles. They go 3 and out the first time. This time they've been able to sustain something downfield.
And that's what often happens. You get the game started. You know, you have to get your footing underneath you. You have to get used to the flow of the game, the speed of the game. And sometimes that first drive is more of a probing drive. It appears they found something here in the second one.
Here's Swift. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. And the ball situated at the 9. 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap to Locke. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
9-yard line.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
A 33-yard attempt.
And the 13-year man puts it through, and that will tie us at 3-3.
The game at 3-3.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And ultimately, this won't go for much, maybe a couple, but boy, he showed off that make-you-miss ability that certainly is in his arsenal. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up third.
Jones now on third down. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
That's good for a Cardinal.
Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. A first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
A gain of a yard.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Penny. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Rashad Penny, the ball carrier. Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
3-3, a tight one after 1 on EA Sports.
3-3.
Now Jones to throw on third down. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Well, the screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. From the gun, Locke got his man complete over the middle. It's Carter. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. The Texans on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, and defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to third down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
At the 27-yard line. A gain of 5. First down, Texans.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Now this will go for 5 up to the 33. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Locke. This one caught by Isabella. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16. And another first down. From the gun. Locke. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First down, Texans.
Again, they'll throw with Locke. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Here's Jones. Throwing on first down. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Jones. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. Now Jones. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Elliott, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play.
Back to throw. Jones. And he will find his man on the outside. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
10 at the 37-yard line.
Looking to throw. Jones. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fade.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 25-yard line.
Well, one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On first down, it's Elliott. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first.
Elliott.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Jones on 1st and 10. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
3 at the 6-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jones. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down. There defensively to make the play, Joanne Williams.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
6.
That will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment?
It's funny. We had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator. And what did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
They look to throw. It's Locke. To the right side, and he's got Landry. Complete. 7 yards, the pickup there.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
The target that time, Michael Thomas. And it's 3rd and short.
And 3 yards
from the gun. Locke. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Looking to go back to Thomas again, but now it's third down.
And the 11.
Now Locke again. That ball complete to Isabella. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jones now on first down. A quick throw, but incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing again. Jones. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now Jones throwing on first down. Jones, 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And his kick here is good. And the lead will increase to 6 now. It's 9-3.
Cardinals 9, Texans 3.
Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
32-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Locke now on first down. He'll get that one complete to Connor. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On play action, Locke gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
A 36-yard attempt.
And Bullock will put this one through. And that trims the lead to 3. It's 9-6 now.
Texans 6.
So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams at the break. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, all right, Brandon. Thank you very much. Hi again, everyone. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL. As we are.
All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. And this carries into the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. So here are the Cardinals to take over. They lost 7 in a row coming into this ball game, but lo and behold, they have the lead here as this drive begins 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. From the gun, Jones. There defensively to make the play, Juwan Williams. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 10 more there and another first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and run forward with Penny. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
10th carry now for Elliott. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal.
Yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and
Penny will try to punch it in. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Rashad Penny, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. And he'll bang that one through. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it's finished off by a Rashad Penny touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From the 6. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Isaiah Simmons there defensively.
Now a play fake, and here's Locke. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
Lock now on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Carter. A gain of 6 there on first.
And that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Locke looks to throw it again. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Michael Thomas, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans draw a bit closer. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time, they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Elliott, the ball carrier.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. It'll be a 41-yard punt, given 5 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Here's Swift. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
2-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage.
Devon Gaccio on the tackle. No gain on the play. And it's
from the gun on 3rd down, Locke. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. From the gun, Locke. He's going to get that to Swift underneath.
Locke's pass.
6 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun, Locke. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he'll go down at the 28. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
And the Texans first down.
They run out of the gun with Swift. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Offense. Get ready. Don't do us like that.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Locke off of play action. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 25 yards there on the catch and run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Swift. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
The ball carrier.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
First carry for James Conner, and he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
James Conner, the ball carrier.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. This will be caught just inside the 10.
Pass.
2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. So we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
A 26-yard attempt.
Bullock's kick is good.
The kick is
And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied.
at 16.
So with less than a minute gone by here in this 4th quarter, the field goal there gets this thing back to even.
And it's setting up for a fantastic finish, isn't it, partner? It's been a well-played game, a hard-hitting game. The fans are into it. The announcers are into it. This is going to be a great 4th quarter.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And we essentially have a brand-new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, Jones. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Jones from the gun on 3rd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. Jones now throwing on 3rd and long. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard.
Houston set to take over. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. On 1st down, Locke. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The Texans on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now it's Swift, and he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll move the chains.
1st down, Texans.
First down, and they go with Swift again. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Running is Swift. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. The Texans on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and run here with Swift. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
So that's going to push them back half the distance. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing Jones. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Juwan Williams. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
The ball carrier. He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A 6-yard pickup. Brings
now Connor.
And 4.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And this is caught. He hits Landry.
Blocks pass. Complete.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. From 10 yards out. And the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Extra point up and good by Bullock, and they will take a 7-point lead. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
From the gun, Jones. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a 1st down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame.
Once again, it's Swift.
And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. And the Texans 1st down.
Down to a knee here as the Texans look to let the clock roll. Locke, he's set to take a knee, and that should do it for this ball game. So Houston going to come away here with the victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close